Okay, so it is Thursday, which means a not-so-awesome comic book pickup, and apparently there's going to be a Tomb Raider comic book next month, based on the Square Enix game that just came out last year. I'm excited because it was a really good game. Definitely one of my favorites, top games of last year, and looks awesome. Comes out on the 26th. Aside from that, I guess Original Sin looks interesting. Don't really care about new Ultimates all that much. And Forever Evil 6 cover is over there. But that is about the most interesting things on here. And a little comic book. It's always a treat. Anyways, let's get started with Thor issue 18. It's kind of like a standalone story where Vikings, Thor wakes up in the mouth of a dragon. And dragon is pretty cool up until the end of the story. Things get kind of weird. I mean, it was a good story. I liked it, but it was funny. It had like all of the emotions, all of the feelings in it, and yeah, it was a decent enough issue. I will get the next issue, but I am somewhat considering dropping Thor because it hasn't been as good as when it started. That's not to say that I'm not gonna get like the trades or anything. So if I do drop getting single issues, I will continue with the trades as they come out. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Next up, Uncanny Avengers issue 16. Thor and Captain America go head to head with the Apocalypse Twins. Iron Man, Doctor Doom, Mr. Fantastic, and I think Hank Pym. We're trying to figure out a way to kind of like send a message to the past or do some stuff, but they can't because of what the Apocalypse Twins are doing currently. Wasp is trying to make it so they can get some reinforcements from the future. That weird celestial entity thing, whatever it's called, I forget its name, is getting ready to destroy Earth. Crazy stuff going on. I'm still pretty sure that it's all going to be undone at some point because of how everything's been going. But it's still, it's really good. This was definitely an action-packed issue. Kind of wish more stuff was accomplished in it. Although it was a great fight scene, I feel like the plot didn't move forward enough. Like it could have just, it could have moved forward a little bit more. But other than that, still really good. Kind of, wish it came out twice a month instead of just once a month. Mostly because I kind of forget what's going on in the issues. But, still good. Still gonna keep getting it. Anyways, next up, Cataclysm, The Ultimate's Last Stand. And for once, it is not my favorite thing of the week. Every time it's been coming out, it's been pretty much my favorite thing of the week. This time, kind of different. I don't know. There was just a few things that were better than it, just straight out. The X-Men are there. Kitty Pryde and a whole bunch of guys I don't know. The only ones I do know, Colossus, Storm, and Jean Grey. They get recruited by Captain America, S.H.I.E.L.D., and all of them, which are kind of surprised at because I guess they don't like them. I haven't read, gotten into Ultimate Comics yet. Just the regular Ultimate Universe, and I'll get to Ultimate Comics later. I'm still buying them in trade. Only read a little bit of X-Men, so I haven't no idea where it's leading to, more or less. I kind of know where it's going, but I don't know, like, the actual thing of anything new. But that's besides the point. As we can see here, Captain America is the one on the cover. Kind of figured it was going to be him, but don't expect him to be the one who is going to die in this event, because that ending left questions upon questions upon questions on who they might be killing off. Obviously we have, like, an idea of who's not getting killed off if you've seen the covers for, the new Ultimate series that are going to be coming out soon. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't. Other than that, they found kind of a way to try and stop Galactus, but they're not 100% sure it's going to work. It involves Kitty Pryde. And, yeah, one more issue left in this, event. Still really a good event. I'm really liking it. Hopefully it ends with a bang, because this issue just wasn't up to par with the last few issues, but still really good nonetheless. And let's move on to Batman and Robin, which was really hard to choose as not my top two because it was actually one of my new favorite stories because it was really good. It was just it was interesting to see the first week as Robin, even though it didn't even seem like a week, it seemed like 2 days. Really, it was more like his first 2 days. It's supposed to be his first week, but it was definitely more like just his first 2 days. Anyway, it starts off with Damian and Grayson talking about his first week, and Damian gets all annoyed about it. Batman finds something later in the future. This is still set before Forever Evil. It even makes a point to say it right there on the issue. He finds something from Damian to Nightwing and or Grayson, whatever. Calls him over, asks to hear the story that he told Damian, and it's about his first week. It's pretty funny when he's in school. He's like hearing teachers are not actually hearing words, and it's just a really interesting, good story. Tusk. That was the bad guy. The bad guy's name in here is Tusk. Talks about how he went up against him and, how, like, all this other kind of stuff. Not a lot of stuff, but how Batman and him were kind of getting along in the first day, second day, I guess it would be. It was interesting. It was really good. I definitely recommend it. $4.99 is a little bit up there. I don't even like $3.99 comic books, but that's kind of like starting to become the new normal, which sucks. But it's not even the new normal, it's just the normal. I like $2.99 comic books better, but more $3.99 ones are coming up than $2.99 now. Anyways, recommend it. Get it. If you like Batman and Robin, if you like Robin, if you like Batman. Not so much if you like Damian. I mean, it's interesting if you like Damian, but don't expect it to be, like, full of him. But it is kind of funny at the end. Superior Spider-Man, issue 26. I kind of expected more. But that said, it was still freaking awesome. Green Goblin goes head-to-head with Hobgoblin. We finally kind of find out who the Green Goblin is. Spider-Man gets confronted by the Avengers. And we have different artists taking over the freaking issue. And they were kind of consistent, I believe. I mean, unless I'm seeing things wrong, every time that they showed the Goblins, that was the same artist. Every time it was Spider-Man with the Avengers, it was the same artist. And if there was a third one, even though it's like I got a whole bunch listed here, I don't know. Either way, yeah, Goblins go at it for a while. Basically, winner takes the army because they both have their own armies, and the plan is, I'm assuming for that would be for the next issue, is to take out Spider Island. I think that's what he called it. Is that what he called it? I don't remember, but his base, the raft, whatever they call it now. Yeah, next issue, the final story arc officially begins. Goblin Nation. Some Peter Parker stuff, that was the other artist. And they did show him a little bit, so we're going to get more insight on that. And I really cannot wait for the next issue. Like I said, I expected a little bit more out of this one, but it's still great nonetheless. Heck, I might even frame it just because I love that picture there. If it came out of a poster, I would have bought it. Anyways, getting on to my favorite thing of this week. Guardians of the Galaxy. This thing gets an extra bonus thing because, once again, bonus digital edition plus digital collection. So if you've been thinking about getting into Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm starting to assume, I'm not 100% sure here, so all the point ones seem, at least the two I've gotten so far, they come with Volume 1 hardcover digital download, or paperback, whatever, same difference. But they come with Volume 1 digital download, and that is freaking awesome. That's like, 5 issues, I believe. So, for $3.99, you get this issue plus the first 5, so you could read how it started in case you haven't. So that's pretty freaking awesome. But this issue was exactly what I was kind of expecting. You don't even have to pick up this issue if you don't read Guardians of the Galaxy, but you're reading All New X-Men, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to get Guardians because I don't like them, or I don't have the money, I don't want to spend it on it. Well, at least this issue as a tie-in although it helps explain the story more, because they show the Shi'ar Empire and, that little kind of group they have with all the leaders of the worlds, having a meeting talking about how they're going to take Jean Grey. At least he is. He's kind of seeming like crazy. He's coming off really crazy. Everybody else is kind of making a point, well, she hasn't committed any crimes yet because it's past her, and the other her is dead, and it's like, you're being crazy and unreasonable, but the guy, the Shi'ar Emperor guy, he doesn't care. Also, we get to see some craziness with Star-Lord and the Skrull. It was pretty freaking hilarious. The ending of this issue was exactly kind of what I was thinking it was going to end like, and it was hilarious still. It is still hilarious to read a second time over. Yes, a second time over. So if you might know what I'm talking about at this point. If not, you'll see if you get it. But like I said, since the way it ends, you don't need to get this issue if you don't read Guardians. So that's a bonus for all you guys who don't like it. But otherwise, really good issue, and I recommend it because, like I said, if you're trying to get into Guardians of the Galaxy, comes with a digital download. Read it on your smartphone, tablet, computer, if you have to. Definitely worth it if you ask me. Anyways, that is my weekly comic book pickup. So, side notes, I did a How I Film a Not So Awesome review, kind of. It was more of a vlog style video, because I've been starting to do my vlogs again since last Thursday, I believe. And, I had extra footage of how I edit, but sadly, the program crashed on me, so I didn't get that footage. So that sucks, but I'll leave a link in the description in case anyone's interested by any chance. That vlogging channel, I don't know, I'm trying to do a video a day on there consistently, so hopefully that goes good. Topic videos coming to that channel eventually too. It's just, I want to do it good, so I was going to do one today, but I think I'm just going to go for a regular daily vlog today because I want to make sure it comes out good, so I want to get my, notes organized and everything. I'm not going to do script things. I don't ever do script. I just think things, do them, whatever. Also, we have a new unboxing video up yesterday. Not the greatest. Next week is going to be the worst one of those three Beast Wars ones, just because they were so hard to transform. It was pretty horrible. But after that, I got two more actually lined up already. I got an Electronic Thursday video I'm going to shoot right after this, so that should be up today after this video. And no Ultimate Saturday this weekend, but hopefully next weekend I will have one up and ready. Aside from that, nothing much more to say, so yeah, if you like the video, like button, comment if you have any questions or anything like that, or, any comments, obviously. And subscribe, because that would be awesome, and I will see you next week.